All right, very nice. And we're back. All right, chat room should be open. Mary, I'm not going to say your last name on here, right? But there was a Mary in the chat. I don't know if they were real or not, but they were saying something along the lines of that they need Batman in California and that there's a lot of corruption, right? I wish we could take like an actual poll with real voters, but there's so many fake people on this network and off that it's kind of hard to do. But I wouldn't mind working in Cali. I wouldn't mind doing what I do in Cali. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, nobody ever confronts them. You know, like if you confront corruption and you confront it directly, they'll start backing down. Real talk. That's the thing. But, you know, like I said, people are just cowards and they don't have the courage to do it. And not only that, but, you know, you're dealing with the whole system. And I understand that. And, you know, you have to go about things the right way. You have to be smart, but you have to stand up for yourself. You know what I mean? You can't just sit here and pretend it all away. I mean, you got to make a stand and stand up for yourself. You know, that's the thing. That's what these people are banking on. That's why there's so many narcissists in it, because they're sitting there scheming, running their little ploys, and trying to gain whatever they can off of it. Meanwhile, they're reckless. I'm talking about all the corrupt. They have no respect for the law that they're supposed to uphold, right? They don't have respect for citizens. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just sad when it's like that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to think that there's good people, but I don't know if I've ever seen it. I really don't. You know, it's kind of like when they try to convince you, like, oh, I'm being nice to you. I'm doing you a favor. Like, yeah, sure you are. I mean, I just don't understand. How can you get in? I mean, you'd have to be either the polar opposite. I mean, you'd have to be someone like me that wants to make a change, you know, and is just super nice to everybody and tries to go out your way to help people. Or you'd have to be like just the complete opposite, which is what I think we're dealing with mostly, is the complete opposite. I just can't deal with inhumanity, man. Like being humane is not a choice, man. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't tolerate that. I don't care who you are. You're 100% right. So, like I said, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, like I said, I keep my faith in God. I keep my eyes on God. I stay focused on God. I don't care about the world, this world. I don't focus on the things of this world. I really, truly don't. Like, I don't get, bro. I'd be doing, like, you could call these like prayer walks. That's what I'm saying. People would never understand me. That's why they were saying they'll look at you odd and think it's weird. And it's like, y'all don't get, I'm doing prayer walks. I do intermittent fasting kind of sometimes too. Do a lot of different things, man. Meditate, talk to God. Um, we're just different, man. I pray, you know. I really am trying to work on getting in the Word and, you know, learning, because when I look at verses and I read them, I learn a lot from them, you know. But right now, it's like, I don't know. I mean, basically, I guess what God's telling me is not to worry about the business so much and not try to force it and just realize that it's all coming through Him. I think there's a lot of money coming, bro. I mean, that's all I was told, is that my life's about to change again tremendously. That it's like I'm getting one more chance again, which is, I mean, I'm speechless if I'm getting one more chance. That's all I need. I just need one more chance. Truthfully, I mean, it must have been my prayer. You know, I just need one more chance from God. One more chance. Like, I need enough money to work with. And like I said, I don't even care about money. It's just to realize my potential and my dreams. And I need money. I need a lot of money. I need enough money to work with so that I can do all of this as Batman and really make the change all over the world. You know, these readings never stop telling me what's coming. That's all they're saying. So it's crazy to me, man, especially the people on YouTube who wanted to go against me. It's insane to me, because it's like, so you're going to go against me knowing that I'm about to be filthy rich? Like, okay. Anybody going against me now, I mean, you're just sad. I mean, it's just pathetic. You know what I mean? Because like I said, they don't know that. I know that. God knows that. God knows He's given me my blessings I deserve. They don't know that. That's the advantage I have over everyone. I know a lot that you people don't know. Yeah, that's why it's funny to me when you try to act. You know, like I said, I mean, I'm just saying, who doesn't like Batman? I mean, you got to be un-American. Who has an issue with a real Batman? I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, do you understand how much heart it takes and hard work? That's how you know somebody's a weak narcissist and they're mad and they're jealous because they're a slave to a system. I mean, it's just that simple. If you work for this system, you're a slave. You have no free will, you have no freedom, you have no identity, and you're probably mad at me. And that's what I'm seeing in y'all's faces. You're mad at me because you see me exercising my freedom as a real man, you know, and as a free American citizen of the United States, which is what the hell I am and always will be, you know. But they can't do that. They got to do what they're told and sit there and continue to fake it till they make it and pretend. Ain't none of y'all making no money. Like I said, nobody in the valley makes no money like that, man. You know, like I said, I'm glad that people love me and holler at me and love the Batman, but my job is not to sit here and be nice or kiss up. You know, don't get it twisted for a second, cuzzy. You know, my job and my purpose is to bring justice, true justice and righteousness and truth, you know, and to literally completely stop and end this corruption and evil. Yes, that's my purpose. That's what God put me here for. And there's nothing anybody can say or do about it or to change it. You know, it's just that simple. So, like I said, I don't really care how people feel. I don't care how people feel. I don't care what they tell themselves. I don't care what they say. I ain't here for all that, partner. I don't care about y'all's opinion, just genuinely. I just don't. It's irrelevant for me. You know, I'm self made. I mean, you know, maybe it'd be different if y'all ever actually did anything for me, you know, and you made me. If I was a narc like you and you enabled me and got me things and helped me along the way and helped me to do things. They don't help me with nothing. They do nothing for me. Like, I still got stuff coming up I got to do. I got to go out my way again. I'm just so tired of this. I genuinely am. Like, I'm going to have to try to take it easy a little bit because I got more stuff coming up. I just got a lot that I'm trying to get done in a little bit of time, you know, and it's just, it's not easy and it's overwhelming, you know, but once we get past it, uh, this is about it, man. I mean, what's coming up? This is like the last week. And then once we get past all that, we're good. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I'm responding to your message. This is what Batman does. Batman is a real person. Like I said, that's why they try to dilute this platform with nonsense. No, I mean, I appreciated your comment. I had to go back and look at it because they kicked me off my own show. Like I told you, that might be why, because of the same government implementation. I mean, I got targeted by the government. So people don't get, like, I used to be on the phone with people and we'd hear the voices in the background sounded like aliens and stuff, and I would talk to the voices on the phone call. I mean, I'm like Jason Bourne. I mean, I'm really living this. So my phones get tapped, all that stuff. You know, so it's like, you know, I don't care. I mean, I'm transparent, man. You know what I mean? I show you everything. I care less. You know, everything you do is illegal in the first place. So, you know, it's just can't do anything with it. It's pointless. But yeah, like I said, I can't say your last name on here, but it is a cool last name though. But hello, Mary. But yeah, no, I read your comment. Well, I mean, can you elaborate as to what you were talking about? I don't have much time to be on here right now, but for a little bit, what do you mean there's a lot of corruption in California? And can you repeat what you said you went through so they can read it? Because there will be a chat replay on this. I didn't really get to really look at it the last show because they literally just took me off of it. Like, that's the government. Because I click off of it for a sec, I go back, and now I can't get into my own show. They do stuff like that. And probably because you came here and commented. So you see what I'm saying? These are the angles that the government uses. It's all real. You know, they're completely doing electronic stuff nonstop. That's all they do. They're cowards. You know, and that's my only point is it's literally like you're dealing with Jason Bourne. I mean, that's what people don't get. I mean, I'm the real thing, you know, and yeah, I'm pissed. Like, I have an issue. Like, I'm pissed. I mean, this is ridiculous. And I think that it'll be good for the public to see a man who's already made a stand. I don't have to do too much else. I've already defeated him and stood up to him. Okay, I can't read all this because they have rules on this channel, but I need everybody in the public to read that. They did the same thing to me, actually, believe it or not, down here in Brownsville. Yeah, and they lied and targeted me, and then the case beat itself. There was, what was it, six officers came to the door, tried to lie and say that I had stuff that I've never had something on me that I've never had. Everybody knows that. Then I named my record label after it as a joke. But I came out the door like ready to go, and the six officers, they backed down. That's what happened. And yeah, the case ended up beating itself. They were trying to set me up and lie on me through my ex-girlfriend, who was working with corrupt cops the entire time. They stole vehicles from me. She stole vehicles from me. One time she stole the vehicle and I found it and chased it down and called them, and same thing, they didn't do nothing. So like I said, they're all completely corrupt. I mean, they let people steal vehicles from me. They let people do whatever they want towards me, but I can't even stand up for myself and defend myself where it's an issue. I had to do 45 days in the can behind all that, behind nonsense, behind somebody being a thief and stealing from me. So, I mean, these are the kind of stories that I would 100%, I'm rebranding kind of, where it's completely against corruption. And this is the direction I knew we were headed. And I didn't do this. Y'all did this. I mean, like I said, if they didn't do their antics, then my content would just be me eating Oreos and stuff. But people always want to, hop out the box and do extra stuff and be extra. So you're doing too much. I keep finding myself telling you all that you're doing too much. But as long as you do too much, I can document it and show it to the public, and then people are going to have an opinion, because it's not just me that's been through similar things. There's people all over the world like Mary here that have been through stuff. And like, I welcome everybody to come here and share your experience. It's what it's about. It's not about just me. It's about everybody. And people realizing this is a massive issue across the country and the world. And we need to address it as a whole in unity, the right way, the proper way. Like I said, I don't support these people who act out. Those are the people I'm here to stop too. I'm here to protect even the people who are corrupt. I'm still here to protect you, but you have to understand, I can only do so much, and I can't do much right now when I don't even have a budget to work with. I'm just beginning this, and I'm not begging. I'm not trying to get sympathy. I'm just being realistic with y'all. I've already accomplished so much all off my own dime and my own buck. I made all my money cooking. I put it on to this business. That's all gone. I mean, it costs money to wear this vest. I mean, it costs money to get all this. It's not easy. Let me see what she said. In the middle of the night, they filed false charges. Yeah, they do that a lot. Luckily, my friend was videotaping. Yep, see, you got to film. You have to film. Don't let them tell you can't film. You have to film, because that's your only defense in court. Exactly. You have every legal right to film everything, because it's for your safety. They cannot tell you not to. That's a lie. That's your civil right. That's really the truth. They can say whatever they want, try to guilt trip you. Don't go for it. Straight up. You have every right to film. Like, no, this is my life. Like, no, bro, my life matters. You know what I mean? So like, I want to make sure that I have it all on camera, whatever's happening. That's what you say, so that whatever transpires when we take it to court, you lose and y'all got to give me money. Feel me? Like I said, they're not smart. They filed false charges. Friend was videotaping on her phone. Not the best copy, but I think we have enough to sue. I would definitely sue. I would definitely encourage you to file a lawsuit. Yeah. And like what you're saying, I mean, it should be an automatic win, honestly. You know what I mean? That's the thing. These people, they want to shame people. They think I'm not going to speak. Like, I'm a voice of the people, man. You're going to see this content start to open up this year. Watch, I told you 2025, things are changing. That's why you see me. I'm not scared. I'm going to film everything. I'm going to film it all. That's the first thing that I'm going to, is the phone and the camera every time, because I got to have everything on camera, because my life matters. It's just that simple. And I'm going to stand up for myself always. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. Said it's real bad in California. Well, I'll be over there at some point, but like I said, I'm trying to raise money steadily on here. I don't have an agenda. I'm not trying to take from people. I do got to get a budget behind me, right? So that I can get, this to the right level, basically. You feel me? And that's about it. Here's another fool doing weird stuff. Like, I don't know what they're doing, bro. Super weird. It's just weird, man. Like, you have two lanes. There's two lanes, so they can drive forward. They can go right around me. I'm not in their way. I'm not anywhere near them. And they just sit there. Like, you don't think that's uncomfortable just having a car behind you? How is that not gang stalking and not illegal? Like, just saying. And I think it is personally. Hold on. You're wasting your time, man, making fake accounts trying to act like you're discrediting me. You're not. You know what I mean? You got to make a real statement. You got to have an identity. You can't be the corrupt and the same people who tried to slander me who I'm putting in prison, right? Come on, bro. You work with corruption. What can you say to me? Let me read her other comment. I'm going to get to you too, Ace, right now. Said, thank you for giving me the courage. I think I'm going to. So is she. We're both still traumatized by it. I've got to get back to work at a lesser job because they made me lose my paralegal training. Yeah, I saw that part you were talking about that. Well, I'm sorry, that ain't cool. That's not cool at all. But yeah, I mean, I think 100% you should file a lawsuit. I mean, it sounds like an easy win, honestly. I don't know how easy or difficult it is to file a lawsuit because I've never filed one before. That's the thing. So it's like so difficult for me to digest and understand. You know, me, I just put everything in God's hands, man. I ain't trying to spend my life in court. You know, I don't go to court, you know, at all. So like, I'm not worried about it. I just want to publicly expose everything, and that's it. You know, and just deal with whatever comes my way. You know what I mean? It's that simple. Like, yeah, you can't have fear of this system, man. They don't run nothing but their mouth. You know what I mean? So yeah, like if they violate the law, they did the same thing to me. I'm telling you, the officer, what you're describing, they actually did the same thing to me, and I'm a man. Yeah, there was a guy, and he did that. And then I tried to go to Bellamy, the corrupt lawyer and judge. He's a lawyer and a judge in Brownsville. All y'all know who he is down here. And Bellamy denied taking my case. I had it on camera and everything, the conversation, everything. Like I proved they're all corrupt. Like he's like, oh, he was just being a you know what, and I was like, cool. And I want to lock up that you know what. Like I want him in prison. Like, are you serious, bro? I just told you what he did to me. See, they try to dismiss everything here. So I'm a grown man, and it's okay that a grown man did that towards me. Same exact thing you're talking about. I'm a man, and he did that to me, and I'm a really aggressive man that doesn't play no games. You know what I mean? And yeah, he actually did that. That's crazy, right? So, like I said, stuff like that, like hell no, bro. You know what I mean? These people, they need to lose their job and they need to go to prison. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? It's just reality. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, God sees all. You know what I mean? God is real, man. God is real, man. God doesn't play about reality, about karma. So it is what it is. I put it in God's hands. But yeah, I would definitely file your lawsuit. I think you'll win for sure. Just present your evidence, and that's it. You got to understand, courtrooms don't serve justice a lot, man. In my opinion, they serve a lot of injustice. I'll be listening while I work. When I take my next break, I will try to comment if you're still on. I'm not going to be. I'm about to hop off right now, but I do shows all the time. You're more than welcome to check out the channel. Um, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, all of the people on here, they are more than welcome to email me. My email is public. It always has been. It's twilightedward3207@gmail.com. Twilight Edward, just like the movie, 3207@gmail.com. But it's for serious inquiries only, like this, where you're telling me, what's actually going on and what's happening. But you know, you always have the enemy trying to, like I said, doing electronic illegal felonies, trying to keep me from reading my emails. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, if any of you email, I'll try to get to it when I can. And, it's an avenue where I can speak and, I can actually set up shows and do interviews. What would you think about doing an interview? Would you want to do an interview on here? Because it would help my program out. That's what I really want to do, is start bringing guests on to tell their story. Just the only thing is there's rules on here. So that's why you'd have to email so I can go over the rules with you, because when you speak vocally, I'll have to have you leave out some of the words and details, you know what I mean? Just because I got to keep everything right on the channel so that I can run my business and make my money. But that way I can correspond and go over that with you. But yeah, if you want to do an interview, I'd be more than happy to do that. Like I said, it's Twilight Edward 3207 at gmail.com. That's TWILIGHT EWWARD, Twilight Edward, and then 3207 at gmail.com. And anybody who wants to do an interview and share your experience genuinely, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, I offer life coaching, spiritual advice, um, narcissism coaching. I'm an expert on that and dealing with it. It's a lot of different stuff, but like I said, I'm just a normal guy, but I have a lot of life experience. I've definitely been through more than most people, or maybe everybody, and I've learned a lot from it. So that's what I'm here to share, is the things that I've learned and my knowledge and my gifts, and hopefully heal myself while I help heal others. So that's all I can say. But yeah, let me know. You can send me an email. So I'm hop off here right now. You can send me an email and we can talk. And that's it. We'll go from there. But yeah, if you want to do an interview, that would be cool. I mean, anything like that where it's things that people are going through associated with corruption, I definitely want you to bring it on the show, because it's going to help to expand my audience and really show people what I do. And I mean, the fact is, I was born to be a lawyer. My dad was a UT graduate lawyer. My grandfather was a Supreme Court judge. Like, law is in my veins. I was born to be a lawyer. I'm not saying I am, but I'm a public speaker and I can still talk on people's behalf, and give them the right advice and regular counseling, like life coaching, to help them through traumas and situations and things like that. So that's really all I'm here to do, is give advice and help, and like I said, hopefully I'll get, my blessings from God and get the money and get the funding. And I would like to go to law school, actually. So one of the things I'm looking forward to trying to do. So I'll talk to you later. I truly appreciate it. Mary, thank you for sharing your story. What happened. Um, that's clearly real. I appreciate it. So yeah, like I said, anybody who wants to share their experience, please do over here. It's like, that's what I'm here for. So thank you. Much love to everybody. Praying for everybody. And like I said, keep your faith in God, and just keep pushing forward, man. You know what I mean? These people are fake, bro, and we ain't gonna tolerate it. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep on making them look silly and exposing them. All right, one.